So guys, this is What If Naruto Was a Panther, Part 5. Last time we left off on explaining their training. So they're gonna start the tuning exams. They walk in and they see Lee challenging Sasuke to a fight, and then Lee turns around and sees that Naruto's there, and he's heard of Naruto and his special character Genkai, and he's beats the crap out of Sasuke like he did in Canon, and then he asks to fight Sasuke.
You started?
Yes. I'm sorry, that's my sister. Won't shut up. And he asks Naruto to fight, but Ino tells Naruto no. Shikamaru says, "You're just gonna show everybody your ability, but no, I don't care. Either way, it's a drag." But Naruto, he decides to fight, not caring about what they say, not honestly listening to them. Even though he asked them their opinion, he wasn't actually listening. So he fights Lee. Lee tries to come and kick Naruto because Naruto's heightened senses, he can sense this coming. He can see this coming, and he's fast enough to dodge it. So, because he has weight just like Lee does, but nobody knows this, but they will soon. And he's gonna dodge this, and this surprises Lee, but that's when Lee tries to take off his weights because he realizes that Naruto's really fast. And this is where God comes in and stops him because he's gonna take off his weights and he's gonna show everybody his ability. And Naruto gets thrown across the room by a guy, and Lee does too. So, whole thing goes down with Lee and Guy, and Lee start crying because Lee and Guy is weird. And sorry if you hear a whole bunch of clicking noises, that's me. I'm playing a game right now. So, they go to do the test. Naruto is able to cheat easily without anybody noticing because his heightened eyesight. And Naruto passes. And yeah, Naruto just passes. Like, she passes by using the mind transfer jutsu. Shikamaru, he passes because he's smart. He doesn't have to cheat. And the same goes as the rest of canon. So, Inko? No, not Inko. Yeah, Inko? Pretty sure that's her name. No, Anko? The girl who ran the second part of the exams, she busts through the door. Not through the door, the window, and tells them to walk to the forest of death, rush to the forest of death, and that's where they're gonna have their second part of the test. So they rush there. Naruto is waiting for everybody because he gets there before everybody, even Lee, because we're gonna say Lee had to do something, and he sees Inko. I don't know her name. I don't remember which one it was, Anko or Inko. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's Anko because Inko's off of My Hero Academia. Yeah, that's Deku's mom. So, she sees Naruto, and they're just chilling, waiting for everybody else, talking about stuff. I don't know what they're talking about. Talking. Then everybody else shows up, and they start the test. Naruto Ino and Shikamaru walk in, and they automatically find a water source, and Naruto likes making a map of this because Shikamaru told them they might need it since how long they can be out here. So he's making a map because he can see the farthest and they know this. So they're telling him to make the map because he can see farther than they can. So Naruto's making a map of the place, and he automatically marks this down because this, if they ever get thirsty, they can come back here, and thirst isn't a problem for them. So they walking looking for fish because they're all hungry. They're gonna say they didn't eat because they didn't know this was a part of the test. They thought it was gonna be way easier than this. Except for Naruto. Naruto knew it was gonna be really hard. So they catch a couple fish, and we're gonna say this took them most of the day, and they go to sleep. And Naruto, he's nocturnal, just like Panthers are. If you don't know what nocturnal means, it's basically when you're more active in the night. So Naruto can't go to sleep because he's nocturnal and he can't just go to sleep. So he's out looking for people, and he finds this group that apparently has the scroll that they need. We're gonna say they have the heaven scroll, and Naruto finds somebody with the earth scroll, and he's marking stuff down as he's going. So he takes their stuff without waking them because it's pretty late, and nobody's really up in the forest right now. So he thinks this would be a good idea to sneak out because nobody's really up at this time. So yeah, he found somebody to take scroll, and he does that. He takes their scroll. Sorry for that noise. Put the headphones back there. That was my sister's playing on her iPad. And yeah, that happened. Naruto goes back to sleep, and he wakes up from Ino falling on him. And this makes Naruto mad because he was having a really good dream. So he's mad, but Ino doesn't care. They're just sitting there, and Ino jumps up off of Naruto because it's kind of weird that they're just sitting there on top of each other. So Naruto hears a big scream from Sakura, and he knows what Sakura sounds like because she's so annoying. She's always talking so loud. So he remembers that his friend Choji's a part of their team and they could be in danger. So he follows the sound, and they follow Naruto because Naruto's basically their best teammate, and even though Ino doesn't want to acknowledge it, she knows that Naruto's the best one on their team, and that they really would probably be dead without Naruto right now. So they go to the town and see Orochimaru finna bite Sasuke. And this is where Naruto switches places with Orochimaru with his shadow power that he has to switch places with the person. So he switches places with Naruto, and Orochimaru doesn't know what happened. So he's confused for a second, and so he's just sitting there. And he this gives Naruto enough time to hide Sakura because Sakura's passed out at this point. So they start fighting Orochimaru and Naruto, and Ino and Shikamaru. Shikamaru was able to have him in the saddle possession. So we're gonna say Choji was in the way of he was in the middle of this battle because he was passed out, and Orochimaru bites Choji so they can get distracted and check on him so he can get Sasuke's body. He's not able to get away with Sasuke, he's just able to bite him. So Sasuke and Choji have the curse mark. And they find their way to the building and they're able to finish and open the scrolls. So they pass and they get told that they need to have a semi-finals because too much of them passed. So that's where I'm going to end it off for this video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. See you guys next time.